who seems to think that it's okay that Bruce Jenner has something to do with this woman. So I'm a little confused by all of that, right? But the question is, I saw some comments the other day where people are stating that they're going to start looking at light-skinned people a little side-eyed. Like, it's really not going to be okay to be light-skinned anymore. Like, I think they had a problem before. Now they're really going to have a problem. And I'm kind of uncomfortable with all of that. I think it's so unacceptable. And this woman who is white is not light-skinned at all. She has, well, to be honest with you, she got away with it. This is ridiculous. But she got away with it too. And I think that's interesting that she was even... Well, I actually understand how. She put on some Hawaiian Tropic, I noticed on Facebook today. And she gave herself some kinky, weave. And she kept it moving. Now, if black people have a problem with her being capable of doing this, it's our fault. We wear weaves every day of the week. Then it's our fault. Because weaves are accessible. Just making a joke. So, give me the question. By the way, I'm on Periscope, but I'm not mentioning any names, guys. Oh, you just want to bring it up. Because I'm more than willing to do a reading as to... Well, let me do a reading on it. Let me figure out what happened. What happened? How did this happen? How did this happen? Because, I can't compare her to Caitlyn. Caitlyn and the sex change and, who Caitlyn wants to be, an identity issue in terms of being conflicted, which is what Caitlyn had gone through all her life. That's totally different than this woman who may have used her blackness to her advantage and to her financial gain. I just can't imagine waking up one day and saying, I'm going to be Asian because it works for me. Or maybe I can't be Asian, but I can definitely pretend to be African. I could do that. I can create an African accent, and I can tell everyone I'm from the Ivory Coast, and coming from the Ivory Coast. I mean, seriously, I could do that. And would that be okay if I were to, would the literal African people from the African continent, not the African Americans, but the literal Africans, would they be happy if I chose to be African and joined their community and ate rice and spinach, which is a very common dish in Nigeria? In any case, I don't know about the Ivory Coast. I just picked the Ivory Coast because it's pretty. That's the only reason why I picked it. But would they... I'm nuts right now. Well, wait a second. I don't even know what you mean by that. Only in an African community can somebody invade and insult our community, and then we say, it's okay. It's fine. Only in our community would we do that. I'm not asking everybody to be mad. I'm not asking everybody to go postal. I am saying she's a liar. She's a liar. Let's look at that, people. Not that she pretended to be anything. If a man came up to me, and I get this all the time in my readings, where I'm like, how did you date a married man? And they go, he didn't tell me for a year. He said he was single. That's a better comparison to this woman than Jenner. This is a liar. She lied. And I hate that. I just hate the lying part of it. Because guess what? The NAACP, which needs to be called into question on their, authenticity of their organization, they announced, whoever they is, I don't know who they is, I don't know which, which person, the COO, the CFO, there was no name given. They were like, we don't have a problem with her being white. Well, NAACP, no doubt. That's not what I'm questioning. She lied. I don't care if she's white. NAACP doesn't care that she's white. It should bother you if there's an application that's required, NAACP. And on that application, you have to put your ethnicity, and she put black NAACP. Somebody should have a problem with her lying. Okay? I'm so hot because I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm like, this is crazy. Okay, am I confused by something? Maybe I didn't read enough information. She went to Howard? Oh my God. Based upon her ethnicity? There's such a problem with this, but let me just see. I should have timed this, come to think of it. I think I was talking too long, but I can always, let me just see. Well, let me just tell you, psychically, she really enjoyed being black. No joke. It wasn't, no, she oh my God, she loved being black. Like, it was so satisfying for her. It really was, and I gotta be honest with you, she loved fighting for the black cause. Like, she really, she loved it. I don't know about faking anything. She loved fighting for our people. That's interesting. And it would have been okay with her if this went on for another 16 years. She was hoping this could go on for, much longer. I do get the Four of Wands in a past position, by the way. And in a past position, she's sick. She has been sick. And I'm getting that she was sick based upon some relationship that she had. And either she wanted a particular person and he didn't want her. She thought that he didn't want her because she was white. And it was something about, okay, where's the violin? Where's the violin? As we all have romantic issues. Somebody play the violin. Oh my God. Tamar's husband Vince wanted a blonde, blue-eyed person? Vince like blonde. Oh, listen, if you're in a relationship with a guy that wants something that you are not, like, please leave. Please leave. It's just like, because again, like this woman, I feel like the craziness began because some guy just couldn't see himself. And I think it started in college, by the way. I don't know how far back her identity went. You said 9 years, and she looks like 40-something. By the way, people, she looks really old for a black person. You know a black person. We don't age. She looks old for a black person. That should have been the first tick off. Oh, my ass. But in any case, there was some psychological damage there. relationship wise, and then it wasn't gradual, but the problem had been there for a while. When it dawned on her that she, could have an effective voice for the peoples, for my peoples, she could have an effective voice. Can I tell you something? Let me just tell you something else, okay? Because I'm also on Periscope. It's hard to be black, people. Some of us that are black don't want to be black. And not because we don't like our race. It's just it's a lot of crap when you go in a supermarket and you stand behind somebody and they have their purse like open and they don't care until they turn around and see a black person. And then they don't even hide it. They literally just shift their purse in their body. It's hard to be black. Period. It's hard for a black man. It's hard for a black woman. Some of us don't want to be black. I love being black. But there are problems with it. In any case, she is devastatingly hurt at this stage of the game. And there's 3 strikes coming at her. So whatever's going on with her, it's not done. There is some man that is going to keep attacking her. So good luck with her public image, because this is really, really going to get bad. I also get another card, the 7 of Cups. And Desi, I see that you've mentioned that, you agree with me. She's completely mental. And Desi's like, drag her, drag her. Drag her to the ground. Because it's hard being black, people. It just sucks. Okay? It just does. Like, I want to take a trip across country. And are you able to answer any questions for me? That's so cool. You're psychic. Oh, I'm so glad that you think it's cool that I'm psychic. But I'm actually doing a radio show right now. And I have Periscope watching the radio show. But thank you. Thank you. But I will answer questions maybe later on. I'm sorry. It's okay. But I'm a quirky psychic, so just have fun with me. I want to take a trip across country driving. I think it just would be amazing to go from California probably to New York, 3,000 miles. I mean, Oprah did it with her friend Gail. They had a whole bunch of cameras, so the KKK didn't stop them along the way. They might stop me and whoever I take with me along the way. Why? Because I'm black. Period. Yes. It's not okay. It's not okay. Listen, I don't need another mental person in my people's world. I don't need it. I'm done. It's not okay. Stay out. We're trying to fix our people. It's hilarious, actually. It's hilarious. There's a guy that's going to drag her through the ground. There's a guy that is not going to end. He's really going to keep annihilating her until she's brought to tears or until she's brought to justice. All right? And whatever that means. When I say brought to justice, I just see her in front of a judge, not necessarily convicted of anything, but just maybe something where she's brought in front of a council or a judge or something like that, or a group of people that's on council. I think, I don't know what kind of children she has because I haven't really read all the articles, but I do see where the family is going to try and stick together as a unit. I do think she's going to have to disappear. I think she's going to have to hermitize herself. Money's an issue here. There's something about having to give back money. And I promise you, she is going to miss being black. She's going to miss us. She's going to miss us. Okay. All right, Periscope, I'm going to leave. I just want to do that reading so that I could post it on YouTube. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Bye.